Well, the collaboration here that I've noticed at PK has been excellent. I mean, we meet every Tuesday for planning, for team level planning, at which point our support teacher is also involved. She will come in and just, let us know different things that she's been doing or frustrations that she's having. We also usually have our Wednesday meetings, which usually focuses on one area. For instance, last week it was our essential 6 questions with our reading strategies. And this Wednesday, we actually have a little bit of free time just to, plan and get things done because the 9 weeks is coming to an end, in the next couple weeks. But just the overall time that we have together to plan all the time, every Wednesday, I feel very lucky to have that because not a lot of other schools do. I know even here in the high school, they don't have, that Wednesday, to have that group time to meet together, find out what they're doing, what's new, what works. And that really helps me out, especially, being first year here. So. Well, I think teacher collaboration is essential. I think that, this can be a very lonely profession if you just kind of close that door and it's just you and the students. You have to find out what's working in other classrooms. I feel like that's how we get ideas from each other. And the collaboration not only helps as, a springboard for other ideas for students, but it also kind of helps in a way for just, teachers and different feelings that may be arising. So it's more social as well as instructional. I feel like it's kind of a two-sided coin. I do co-teaching usually during our reading block, which is our social studies science time, and I believe that's pretty much the only time of day where I usually have co-teaching. But the reading block is 90 minutes. Some of the strengths of co-teaching are, for me, just having another experienced teacher in the room that has a little bit of a different, teaching style. Even though she does do a lot of explicit instruction, there's also a lot of creative projects that she does, which the students love because not only are they getting their content, but they're getting something hands-on to take away from the project, and that's something that as new teacher, I'm learning to do as well. Some of the challenges I think are just kind of trying to get on a schedule, like, okay, well, what are we doing, today? Or I know a lot of times we'll usually just kind of talk briefly as the students are getting ready for her to co-teach, just what the schedule is going to look like for the next few days. But I think mainly, as I said before, it's just taking it day by day. I never feel pressure to have something, well prepared, 2 weeks in advance. Each day we just kind of take it at one day at a time because it changes so much. If we don't cover a lesson or if we get further ahead, then we kind of just deal with it from that point. But it's overall a good thing for me.